Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where apparently our capital is no longer connected to that of the Pickling Imperium through a hyper relay network. I got this notification when I started up the game. Okay. Apparently that's a thing. We are working on cracking the last couple of Pickling locations, and of course we're working on taking back these territories out over here as well. So that's all underway. We are bringing these guys over to upgrade in Othor. And these forces are just heading back to mechas. That seems absolutely fine for now. We'll reinforce all of our fleets. We need a lot of alloys to get our alloy fleets reinforced, but our mineral fleets are fully reinforced at this point. Now, I do know that there's this mahogany fleet out over here that might cause us some issues. We'll see. For now, we're charging our weapon and firing at Redathi. What is the capital of the Picklings? So I want to go actually to the Picklings. There we go. And I want to move to their capital. Okay, so their capital's in Semesta. That's
Our hive is under attack.
no problem at all. And yeah, they're going to be attacking up over here. That's deeply unsurprising. They're attacking down this way as well. Sure. I'm going to grab one of our menacing fleets, and we're going to head up this direction just to make sure that they don't take over too much over here. So we'll just get that dealt with, no problem. We'll take out this spaceborne amoeba in this station. No issues here either. Phenomenal. At this point, this is pretty under control, right? There's very little left that the Picklings can do. They have a fleet here, I guess. Let's go see if we can attack that with the 19th attack swarm for now. That'll be okay. No problem at all. We don't need to move our armies anywhere. We're doing fine on the army front for right now. And actually, we've got this fleet here. We can chase them down in Damian. Oh, wow. They have, like, no repairs. Okay. So we can see here they're at 40%. Yeah, they're going to take heavy losses here. They have nowhere they can repair. Unless they can repair at this station. Can they?
Technology conceived.
They can. Okay, they are technically allied, so I guess that makes sense. But it's a very strange situation over there. No doubt about that. So we're going to go take on another Pickling location here. Wonderful. And what do we have going on up over this direction? Oh, this is really awkward. No, don't go that way. Just come on in over here. Eliminate their force here. This is fine. Yeah, just come in and defeat this location. That'll be okay. No problem whatsoever there. It's all under control. So we're taking out this fleet here. I'd like these guys then to make their way out over here. That'll be fine for now. We're, of course, going to win this battle. The Numistic Order shows up. No, we're not interested in that. And please go take out this station. Thank you. Anytime you want to take it out.
Crushing a hostile hive.
Nuclear escalation. There's no further need for espionage. Okay, they regressed into the Stone Age due to nuclear war. That's fine. We're okay with this. So in we go here, and at this point, we're charging our weapon for the penultimate time here. So what are we at right now for dark matter? 36k. That's probably enough to get the Aetherophasic engine to whatever it needs to be. We should definitely downgrade one of these stations. This is a good one to downgrade. Actually, it's an anchorage. Is there a better one? Yes. We can downgrade Fear and Malba. That'll be fine. Perfect. So with that done, I'm going to move these guys back. Now, the Varan are encroaching on our territory in an awkward way. There's no doubt about that. At this point, I want to... I'm considering... Well, that mahogany fleet is just kind of chilling there. It's not doing anything. So I think this is fine for right now. You're fighting the outpost? Okay, we'll go attack Idor Vong then. Perfect. So no issues here. We do need to win the game by finishing the upgrade of our partial Aetherophasic engine. Right? I'm going to go up to fastest speed at this point. I think there's no point in being on anything below fastest speed. Let's go kill the Toxic God as long as we're up here.
Our void hive is under attack.
Where would we be under attack right now? Oh, they're down over here with the Mahogany fleet? Okay, sure. I guess that makes sense. Let's move these guys out over to Choar. There we go. And actually, we'll move these up to Zimtari just to blockade that a bit. So that'll be fine. They're going to take over these territories. It's mildly annoying, but it's fine for now. We're going to cruise our way on through. We will be here in Tiana Vec in 60 days, so that should be okay. Iglomia is home to a swirling corrosive mist, and within them lurks a toxic entity, a metallic maw, a carapace, tentacles, and gas sacs. This spacefaring behemoth is imposing and glows with a sick green light. We're not welcome. What in the... Okay, so we're going to, of course, observe our encounter with the Toxic God. We should have absolutely no problem eliminating the Toxic God. That said, we're taking a lot of damage here. But we need to chip through its shields. Okay, we are through its shields. This is doing a lot of damage to us, actually.
Our hive is under attack.
I expected it to go a lot less poorly than that, but, I mean, we do win it. We've slain the toxic entity in the Trebnawi attack swarm system. That's the name of the system? Pretty sure that's the name of this fleet. Yeah, it is. As its body convulsed one last time, its venom sac burst open, rapidly distributing corrosive material across the system. Through rapid evasive maneuvers, our fleets managed to reach a safe distance, but the entity itself was not so lucky. Struck down at the last by its own poison, its flesh decomposed rapidly, leaving naught but its maw behind. Not so divine is it now. Indeed. So we're going to repair this. We took a lot of damage doing that, but this is absolutely fine. We do want to pull these guys back to wherever the nearest station is, and apparently that's over here. Okay, sure. That seems fine. So we're in Tiana Vec right now, and we are not taking this over. Please take it over. There we go. We had to wait for them to leave because it's very awkward. So we're going to go take back Fear and Malba. And where are we allegedly under attack right now? Jard Lafon. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So let's send the 4th attack swarm over to Franfrid. That'll be fine. No problems there, and let's just reinforce what we can. Perfect. So we're currently taking back Fear and Malba, and Semesta, we're firing our weapon. This is the final Pickling location. And there we go. The Pickling Imperium is no more. And just like that, this is now the Veron Blessed Order. And we're still not at war with them. The Pickling Mandate is still in this. They are in Batrak. Okay. Well, we can definitely go land here. I didn't realize they were here. Do it. So we'll get them eliminated, and then it'll just be us versus the Veron, and we'll see if it realizes that we're at war at that point. I'm not sure if it will or not. It's going to be awkward. We can't do anything about it. The bug is what the bug is. But it'll be interesting, for sure. Our hive is under attack? By what, exactly? I'm not convinced that our hive is under attack.
Planetary infestation begun.
Okay, so we're attacking in Batrak. That's not going to take very long. This will eliminate the Pickling Mandate, as opposed to the Pickling Imperium.
Enemy nest taken.
Right? Or do they have more things? They might have more things. What else do you have? Ah, they've got Glorg over here in Hauer. Okay, sure. We'll head on over there. No problem. We're having a very hard time hitting their force here, apparently. No, they just produced it. Okay. So it's eliminated. No problem. We're going to go land on Glorg next. That will be completely okay. We do need to get rid of another station. And this one is a good option. There we go. No problem there.
Our Void Hive is under attack.
Is our Void Hive under attack? I think it's actually just this army over here, to be honest. So at this point, are all of the entities gone? I don't see any entities. Okay, the Pickling Mandate is not actually an issue. So I'm going to grab all of our fleets, of which there are a significant number, and we're going to move all of them straight on back to our capital. Okay, so we'll do something like that for now. The Aetherophasic engine has ripped a massive hole in the fabric of the Shroud. It's not yet large enough for us to fully subvert the realm, but the rupture has spurred a lot of activity among the Shroud entities. They've finally recognized the threat we pose, but their efforts will amount to nothing. The tendrils of the engines are embedded too deeply in the Shroud to be severed now. We're close now, so very close. Nothing will stop us. So, were we attacked again by entities? Not currently, but they might attack us later. The New Mystic Order, what do you got? Nope, get out of here.
Void Hive is under attack.
Okay, cool. So we are, of course, sending forces over to Hauer, and we're arriving now. We're going to land here and take out these Picklings. No problem whatsoever. Once it's just the Varan, we'll see if maybe that fixes the bug, but I kind of doubt it, to be honest. We'll continue to reinforce as we can, but we're going to need to get rid of... I bought minerals. We're going to need to sell some minerals here. We have more minerals than we need at this juncture, so that's fine. We cannot upgrade the Aetherophasic engine to its final form just yet. We need about 6,000 energy, or rather 6,000 dark matter. Okay, so we're going to need to crack a couple more stars, and what ones do we want to crack? Well, looking probably up this direction. We would like, I mean, Epsilon Cygni would be ideal, but obviously we can't do that. Looking up this direction, I kind of want to crack this one. This is a solid one to crack. So we're going to grab the, where are you? Where's our cracker at? There you are. We're going to head on up over to here and crack that star. We may as well crack Polygar as long as we're over here as well. That seems okay. Cool. So we're going to finish up our invasion of Hauer momentarily. Oh yeah, that's super close to done. There we go. They are eliminated. The end of the Pickling Mandate. Fantastic. So the Varan, unfortunately, are still bugged. Right? Right. The Varan are still bugged. That is sad, but it's not surprising. Not surprising at all. So I'm going to go through these fleets. Any of these that are just size 2 fleets, I would like to just get rid of. We'll just clean them out. We don't know where they're supposed to go. We're going to say they don't exist. So we're going to disband all of these tiny little fleets. We don't actually need them, and this is a reasonable time to do some cleanup. So that seems fine. We're going to continue to reinforce what fleets we can. The Mortson Row attack swarm, of course, this guy has asynchronous, so we're going to have to get rid of him. There we go. And we can continue to reinforce that. Perfect. The rest of these all look good. The 19th attack swarm could actually be expanded a bit, and we're going to take this up to like 12, 14, actually, let's go to 15, 15, and 145. There we go. We'll get that underway. We're going to be over our fleet cap, but that's absolutely fine. No problems whatsoever there. So all of these forces at this point, what do you got? Pop growth speed. In exchange for 6 months of society research, done. So that's all fine. We're going to grab all of our fleets here and make sure that they're all back at mechas. So I want them to head on in over here.
Technology
Enter orbit.
conceived.
Actually, upgrade fleet to latest designs. There we go. So that'll be fine. We'll get those designs upgraded. Ah, the alien civilization on Sanctuary G, huh? A laughable demand from an immature civilization. Our nearly completed Aetherophasic engine is putting an incredible strain on the Shroud, which has partly collapsed on itself. Intense pulses of psionic energy are leaking into our reality, sweeping across the galaxy at startling speeds. Although these pulses have a short duration, they're extremely painful to most psionically gifted sapients. In some cases, they can even be fatal. Fortunately, we were prepared for this eventuality, and the engine has been calibrated to shield our own psionically gifted population from the backlash of this event. Okay, we can now use imposed inclusion CBs against the Havanitan commonality. Where are these guys at? They just became space age, right? So they're around somewhere. I don't know where they are. I guess we can't click on that. So let's go to our contacts and see where they're at. Where are you at? Sanctuary G. Okay. Noted. Well, that's fine. Let's send a fleet as well as sending our army out over there. So we're going to send these guys over to Sanctuary. And they're going to enter orbit over to Sanctuary G. This is not going to go well for the inhabitants of Sanctuary G. I can tell you that right now. Let's, for the moment, grab... Honestly, energy weapon fire rate is okay. Yeah, that'll be fine. And we just gained administrative control of Sanctuary G. And they're gone. Okay, never mind. So we don't need to send a force out there. Cool. Back to mechas we go. Excellent. So we're going to continue to reinforce our fleets here. We only need about 8,000 more alloys. I think that's a real number, too. We've got the 21st attack swarm here, which I'm going to disband. That does not need to exist. Cool. Now, we've got the Kithrian Guardians that we could definitely attack here. We could absolutely take them over. It'll take time for the Aetherophasic engine to be fully upgraded. We are currently working on doing some cracking out over here. It's not a terrible idea, actually. So let's grab, I guess, Ancient Suspension Field. We've got all of these fleets that are good to go at this time. We've got a trait pick here. We could put in somebody here. Do we need any additional admirals? Well, we've got a trait pick. Okay, that all looks good. We'll continue to reinforce our fleets here. And let's move all of these out over to Magira. As the Aetherophasic engine nears completion, our ability to manipulate the Shroud is rapidly increasing. Okay, there's a lot of creatures of the Shroud. Noted. The spirits who reside there are in an absolute frenzy, and another wave of them have tunneled into our reality in a desperate attempt to thwart our efforts. They'll find no solace. Okay, so we're going to tell these guys, hold off. For now, we're going to go send a bunch of fleets around to take out these forces. So we know that there's one down here. We know that there's one over here. We know that there's one over here. We know that there's one over this way. We know there's one down in Capra. And we know that there's probably just a bunch of them around. And so we're just going to work on eliminating these creatures of the Shroud before we attack the Kithrian Guardians, since apparently that's going to be a thing. Okay, so the Aetherophasic engine, we're still lacking a decent amount of dark matter for. But that's okay. We're going to be eliminating a lot of these, and as we see military fleets that are idle, we are going to end up... Oh, we got dividends. Okay, cool. We're going to end up moving into additional locations, right? So we're going to attack these over here. So, like, the Mortson Row can go up over this direction, and then these guys can head up to Chillib. Sure. That'll be fine. Our fleets issue forth. The 121st attack swarm can head down over here. Wonderful. What do you got, New Mystic Order? No, get out of here. We're not interested. Beautiful. So the Larakigan Yi requires additional orders, and its orders can be to head down. I think we already got this one. So its orders can be to head to Dastamon. The 9th attack swarm can head out to Mercy.
Our Void Hive is under attack.
And we're just going to be progressing through these with significant speed, to be honest. So we're just looking for idle fleets at this point, and we're just going to move around. So the 5th attack swarm can go here.
Technology
We can go here. Next up would be out over this way. And we'll need Fearum as well. Cool. So this is all seeming fine, right? We're able to eliminate these with significant speed. I guess we'll get some, like, ancient killer drones, and we'll head over to Fearum. Looks good. The 19th attack swarm needs orders, so the Xantaris Black Hole. And then we've got a couple down over this way, but there's really not all that much left. So the Mortson Row Assault Swarm can head over to Yandis. The ISS Gorge has finished up over here. And the question is, do we now have enough to upgrade this? We're lacking 399. Okay, let's just blow something up. I don't really care what. I guess we'll do a Kef off. We'll crack that. Phenomenal.
Swarm engaged.
Now then, where were we on these? I think we hadn't attacked these just yet. So the 4th attack swarm is going to come down here. The 9th is going to come down here. I think these have all been dealt with. So that would be everything within our territory. There's still a creature of the Shroud here. And we could definitely eliminate that. There's a couple of them out over this way, actually. So the Larakigan Yi can head over to Inthor. Yeah, there's just these 2 left, I believe, at this point.
Hostile swarm engaged.
We've eliminated them quite swiftly, no doubt about it. The 121st can head over here. And then I believe this to be the final remaining entity. So let's head on over.
Spaceborne life.
Okay, one just popped into Thrish. Noted. Are they still coming through? They might actually still be coming through. Or they might just be moving around in a weird way. We'll take the 5th attack swarm and make sure that we got these eliminated. Pretty sure we already ordered that, but that's fine for now. So we did finish this attack out over here. I do want to get going on the Aetherophasic engine being upgraded. We can only upgrade 1 mega structure at a time. What are we upgrading? This mega art installation. Okay, well, for right now, what we can do about that is we can go into our edicts and we can turn off desperate measures. This is no longer necessary. And at this point, we can go for architectural renaissance in its place, just so that we can upgrade a 2nd mega structure. We can't cancel this, but we can get started on that. Beautiful. Okay, so that's great. We don't need to crack any additional stars. We are good to go at this point. Now it's just a matter of time until we win the game.
Hostile swarm engaged.
So that's phenomenal. We will continue to press through and take out these creatures of the swarm. Or rather, creatures of the Shroud.
Hostile swarm engaged.
Where are you going right now? Okay, there's no point in going here. Just head down here and eliminate this creature of the Shroud, please. They've got a couple of Shroud creatures out here. We just got control. No, we had that before, didn't we? I'm pretty sure we did. So you can come on down over here. Show us your wares. What do you got? No, get out of here. Okay, I'm going to jump drive this swarm down over here, and then we're going to go attack this creature of the Shroud. Yeah, we're headed up over here. That looks good. I want these guys to head to Shorax. And then they're heading here. Yep. Are you heading to Inthor? Yes, you are. Okay, cool. We'll continue to reinforce our fleets. We do need some amount of reinforcement. The creatures of the Shroud have taken some amount of a toll, although really not much. We eliminate them with significant ease.
Our void hive
There we
is
go.
under attack.
We actually got this back. That's interesting. That's very interesting.
Hostile swarm engaged.
Okay, well, we've definitely got this solidly under control at this point.
We sense
This is
spaceborne
not
life.
going to be this episode that we win the game. I think it'll be next episode, but it's definitely getting exceptionally close here. No doubt about that. So we're going to take out another creature of the Shroud here. Are we going to get this station? We did. That's fascinating. So that's a continuation of this bug, right? We're technically at war with the Veron Order, but they're bugged, and so we're only actually getting it when we finish a combat here. That's good to know. So we get some territory from them here, but not a lot. So we need to head up to Zevox, and you need to head into Tibor. Space Storm Limb has arrived. It's not very relevant, but it does mean that our sensors are a little bit precluded here. Cool. So there's currently only a couple of these left overall. The Mega Art installation has reached perfection. Okay, cool.
Our void hive is under attack.
And at this point, we know that there's a creature of the Shroud here. We know there's one in Zevox. There might have been one in Thrish. And let's head up and investigate that. Actually, let's just jump drive there. This is fine. So we'll jump drive there. No problem. Yep, there is indeed one there. And we'll bring these guys over to Zevox. Can we just jump drive there as well? Honestly, it's worth it to me. Let's just get these eliminated. Oh, we didn't actually get Thrish. That's interesting. We shouldn't get Zevox. Oh, there we got Thrish. We shouldn't get Zevox, but maybe we will. No, we did not. Okay. So that's absolutely fine. At this point, there's a psionic entity up in the L cluster. Okay. I had missed that, but that's fine. We can just have these guys head up there and grab it. No problem whatsoever. Other than that, all of our forces can now head back again, and we can prepare once more for our attack on the Fallen Empire. So that would be, this is what, the 9th attack swarm? Yeah, so we would not tell the 9th attack swarm to move back to mechas, but everyone else would. Minus 50 food is okay. So we'll continue to reinforce our fleets here. We should be up here very, very quickly, right? Or actually, this is a hyper relay, not an L-gate. That's okay, though. It'll just take a little bit of time. No big deal there. Not interested, you can move right on along. That's fine.
Technology conceived.
So we can't eat the Veron stars, unfortunately. We must be at war with the system owner. And we are at war with the system owner, but the game doesn't fully realize that. It only half realizes it, which is, of course, problematic. We'll continue to reinforce our... Never mind, we don't need any fleet reinforcements. We're fully built. Okay. I thought that we'd still need some alloys, but no, we're good. Beautiful. We do need an engineering research, and let's get juggernauts going. Might as well. We should be popping through and dealing with that last creature of the Shroud very, very shortly. Yeah, still 1,500 days on that. So that's fine. Okay. We're now going to arrive in the Badukan system in about 60 days. So that's looking solid. I'm actually going to grab all of these other fleets. We don't need to move back to mechas. We're going to move them to Malgiro instead. So we'll get them over there. They'll arrive there in the eventual times, and that's fine. Absolutely okay. So we're going to be taking out this psionic entity. This is the last psionic entity that currently exists. More may spawn. But there we go. So now we can reinforce this and have it also make its way over to Malgiro. Perfect. So that'll be fine. Takes a while to get around there, of course. We do need to do physics research. That'll be energy weapon fire rate. Sure. Why not? And I guess we'll grab computing expertise. Sure. That'll be fine too. So at this point, the Veron are like desperately trying to fight us in Jardlafon, and of course, they can't. They're not actually doing anything at all here. They're just bugged. Which is sad, to be sure. I would prefer that this bug didn't exist, but I mean, this is what I get when I call the series a galaxy of bugs, right? That does make sense. It is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to finish the partial Etherophasic engine. We're also going to eliminate the Kithrian Guardians. We cannot eliminate the Veron Blessed Order, so we're just going to have to win via the building of the Etherophasic engine. So that'll be okay. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Shadow Wolf, Andy McGar, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12 UK, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.